Right, guys and girls. So it looks as though that UK or some parts of the UK could be on lockdown again this week. We've got to find out on, I think, Monday, they said. So whether Boris Johnson's going to be doing some more restrictions. It says new restrictions for parts of England likely next week, this was done on 8th of October, so it'll be sometime this week. Or maybe it could be next week. But anyway, so at the moment, Scotland's closing some of the pubs down and some of the restaurants and bars and all that. I think at the certain times, or they're stopping selling alcohol and stuff. And actually, I've been saying this for a while, actually, right? And it's not the social part. I don't think it's. I mean, that's a part of it, the social side of it, of drinking alcohol, when people are like sort of being idiots and they're getting into people's faces when they're getting drunk, and then they're starting to break the rules and all that. Then that is a part of it. But when I think, to be honest, I think if like what Scotland's doing at the moment, they're banning alcohol for like 16 days, like 2 weeks. And I think theoretically, it mostly happens when you're at home as well. If you're drinking at home, I mean, you could probably get this like flipping virus at home if you say if you're bringing family members over, because I know there's going to be a lot of people out there who are going to bring in their family members. They're going to break the rules, and then we're going to be back to square one. We're going to get this virus spreading around again, and this is not what we want. Now, I think, right, would be a good idea is completely banning alcohol for 2 weeks from supermarkets, from the pubs, from the bars, for the time being, for 2 weeks. And I'll tell you why, right? Now, what is our immune system? Our immune system actually fights infections. Now, how can you fight an infection when you are actually suppressing that immune system? You're suppressing it from protecting you. You're stopping that virus, or you're encouraging that virus by drinking. Now, I think with people, when they're actually drinking alcohol, don't forget it's actually impacting your liver. First of all, it's got to flush through your liver. Now, when it goes through your liver, it's going to be playing a really big part in actually lowering your immune system down. Because, right, so when people are drinking alcohol, I've noticed this, they have the tendency for the body to actually give out these enzymes in their body, which are giving colds and flus and stuff in the first place. Now, I'm not a doctor, but I've seen various people, when they're drinking alcohol, start sneezing. They start having like these like sort of sneezing fits, and like they got a cold or something. Now, obviously, the alcohol itself is playing a big role in stopping your immune system from working. Now, think this. Say if we stopped alcohol in supermarkets and we stopped it in pubs and we banned it for 2 weeks, maximum probably 4 weeks. And if it starts working, it starts kicking in and stuff like it starts. I mean, obviously, more people are going to be dying anyway. If this doesn't like start sort of, if we don't get a grip on it, if we don't know what's going on with the immune system, more people are going to die because people are not obeying by the rules. The restrictions are like sort of disobeying the restrictions, and obviously people just don't listen. They don't listen to the government. They don't listen to the people, and I think, right, we need to start taking actions. You guys and girls need to start sort of working together. Now, I mean, what's 2 weeks without alcohol for you guys and girls? Is it like a lifetime? I mean, I don't think that's a lifetime. 2 weeks without alcohol. I mean, you could do. You could do that standing on your back, on your legs, and all that, or upside down. I mean, I actually have faith in you guys and girls doing it. I thought we could call this Sober Tober. Huh? Huh? Getting sober for Tober. Sober Tober. October. Tober. Sober. Yeah. But, and I think, I'll tell you what, guys and girls, I guarantee within, say if we stop drinking alcohol, right? I don't drink it anyway, because it doesn't bother me. And I don't smoke, and I don't take drugs or anything like that. But if we want to actually beat this virus, right, we need to actually kick in the immune system. Now, the immune system ain't going to be sort of playing nice with us if we're not nice with the immune system, if we're not actually feeding it some nice bacteria. If you're going around basically drinking alcohol, you're putting your liver at risk, because basically the amount of alcohol you're putting in your body, it's going to take that long time for the alcohol to break down in your liver. Then by the time it starts like sort of impacting, bloody fly, by the time it starts impacting the liver, right, it's going to have more of an impact on your immune system. Now, the scientists can do some research on it, and they'll probably end up saying the same thing. It says on the National Health Service as well that you shouldn't be drinking a lot of alcohol, and a lot of people, when they go out and about, the amount of alcohol people drink in the UK, right, a week is ridiculous. Some people, yeah, well, it's not everybody, but there is a small minority of people that drinks a certain amount of alcohol a week, and it's well over the excessively levels. So I think, and also because they've got this new restriction, it says, well, the restrictions are to be further tightened in parts of England early next week, with the closure of pubs and restaurants and possibilities in the worst affected areas, the BBC has been told. So they've been told by maybe the government. There could also be a ban on overnight stays away from home in areas, and a final decision on the time. Now, I think I'm going to tell the government. I don't know if they'll be able to. I don't know if they'll see it or not. But if the government are actually hearing this, right? If you want to actually try and save as many lives from this flipping virus as possible, you need to protect your immune system. It is vital that the immune system gets... Fucking fly. Fucking flies. Anyway, so in the immune system itself, right, we need to protect our immune system through this absolutely dreadful times. Otherwise, if you let the immune system kick in, or not kick in, and actually get taken over by these viruses, then more people are going to start like sort of getting ill, sick, or even dying of this stuff. And that's not what we want at all. We need to protect these people, and we need to protect everybody. And also, we need to protect the... Apparently, there was on the news about it the other day, that the amount of people actually dying is actually people in their 80s. But obviously, we've got younger people dying as well of it. But obviously, the more minority of people, or the majority of people dying of this, is actually older people. So we need to protect these older people from stuff like this from happening. But anyway, let us know what you guys and girls think. Is Boris Johnson going to close the country down again? We're going to have a second lockdown. Should we be protecting our sort of older people, older generations? Or do we get to the point of herd immunity? Do you think that would work, like giving everybody the virus? I don't think it would, because it's actually going to put more people's lives at risk if we're giving it to everybody. But let us know in the comments below. Cheers for watching. It is the 10th of October today, coming up to the 11th. And also it'll be coming towards the 13th of October when the Oculus Quest 2 is out. And that'll be on Tuesday. I don't know if I'm getting it by Tuesday, but if I do, I'll be doing some videos on day one, Cheers for watching. Stay safe and see you soon.